welcome you to a sold-out boardwalk hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds of featherweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn run. He's coming down to the ring right now. Not seeing much personality out of this one. Miranda's making his way to the ring with such confidence. That is the look of a fighter who knows exactly what tonight's outcome will be.
Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, Miranda.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's cut them up.
The opening bell of this scheduled 12-rounder here. A much-anticipated fight. Round one underway. Able to land the hook to the head. Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there. Come on, kid. Focus. Steady southpaw versus orthodox fighter. So many times we've heard how useful the right hand can be in this position.
Yeah, usually trainers love to tell orthodox fighters against the southpaw that the right hand is the dragon slayer.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Miranda's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Halfway through this round here. Solid hook upstairs. Miranda's showing you a little defensive skill there. And he'll move away from that punch. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter punch.
Well, the old times used to say when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Little hand hunting with the left. Able to show you his blocking ability. End of the round. And that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything. You know, he wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back because there's spots where he can out-hustle. While he's being so conservative, you can just outwork him a little.
You let this guy get away. Come on, this is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands in there.
Here we go. Round two is underway. To the head he goes with a left hand.
Get inside.
Right on the mark with the hook up top. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Nothing there on the punch by Miranda. Targets the hook after blocking that shot. Scored well with that straight left. Well timed, well placed uppercut there. And now that backhand left hand scores well for him. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Miranda. Miranda's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is the block. He did it there well. Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Miranda's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Hooks on the inside.
You see how quickly he pulls the trigger on the hook after that block?
Keep pushing.
A barrage of punches now.
Keep your back. All right, do that again.
Oh, you gotta like that hook by Miranda.
You want me the body?
Hits him in the mug with the right. A knifing left hand by Miranda. And we come to the end of round number 2. Miranda's probably sitting back right now saying, hey, I got everything figured out. Coming off of a sensational round you just saw, he was able to do some serious damage to his opponent.
Yeah, you know what really did it was that left hook to the liver, that body shot. You know, that's like going into a restaurant, you get a stain on your jacket, you know, and the stain just doesn't come out. You know, you go to your cleaners, it's still there. Those body shots, they don't come out. They stay with you round after round, and they keep doing damage. They keep paying off for you. He's got the benefit of that body work going for him.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. He's zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Scored well up top. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty.
Inside. Up and down, side to side.
A shooting right hand by Miranda. And now he's targeting upstairs. Wow, look at that, trading shots. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
Watch the headshot. Miranda jacked up by an uppercut. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Miranda's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Flush right hand to the head. And that's the end of round 3.
Another round like that.
Well, if anything has been learned from the first 3 rounds is that sometimes just being the busier fighter will do well for you. And that's the case right now for him as he's up 2 rounds to 1 on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot. But keeping his opponent defensive and keeping him from doing what he wants to do.
Teddy, you like this kind of fighting, this infighting with the short power punches?
Oh, I love it. When you're in coach, you want to keep those punches nice and short so you don't leave it open. I like to see him visit downstairs a little more, though.
They trade shots. He comes back with the right hand.
On the inside.
Miranda's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. And just grabbing onto his opponent. That's a good Good left hand by Miranda. Halfway through this round, and now another left. Not able to land a headshot. Comes right back at him with a left hand. That is a strong uppercut there. There's that overhand right. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter.
And that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
On the inside.
And clicks on the top. Good exchange. He fires back. Miranda's defensive flaws in that last round were very, very costly. He's not doing a good enough job of simply protecting himself.
So I'm not sure that he knows how.
This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep hard for it. You're on fire. That's what looks inside.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Well, I don't know if he's hit to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Nice combination there. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Tried the hook, didn't get it.
Hold it.
Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand.
Yeah! Good work.
Miranda's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Muévase.
Oh, and there you go. Oh, and he goes down after that punch.
And it's been long overdue. He's been leaving it open all night.
Miranda's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Miranda's the target of a hook. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
Nice strike after catching one by Miranda. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there because a lot of times there's a tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
Miranda's trying to clear his head now. He was knocked down in that last round, but I don't know if he's fully back just sitting on that stool. Right back to the gun.
Adelante forward. Use your feet.
Comes with the right. Miranda is thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away, so as you said, those punches, you know, are going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to it. They're getting through to it.
And there he is scoring with the right hand. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Miranda. Miranda's punch is far off the target. Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Fires right back at him. More and more punishment is being doled out. Miranda's face is absorbing, and it's not holding up well.
It looks like it's sunset right here on his evening.
And that's the end of round 6. Miranda's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Get in there and throw the uppercut and hook, right?
And we are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for? Able to block and counter back. Miranda days after that punch. Submitted to the big shot comes crashing home. Miranda's defense didn't stand up to it. That combination put him down. So that's it. Unable to rise up and beat the count. A knockout victory.
Walk right into that one.
Let's make it official. For that, we send it up to our ring announcer. That's what you want to see. A guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.